Hello everyone, happy Thursday. Today I want to talk to you about something that has been on my mind for the longest time and I literally have not been able to stop thinking about it. So background story, I get a lot of messages from people saying, I think it's amazing that you're showing that you can still live your life with MS, or saying, I think it's amazing how you're living so positively with MS considering how negatively it's portrayed in the media. And it is so true. MS is really not portrayed very well in the media. And when I was first diagnosed, I was told, don't research anything, don't Google anything, because you will scare yourself and freak yourself out. But of course, if you've got a diagnosis of MS, you're 100% gonna Google it, and then you're 100% gonna feel terrible and terrified. So I really want to try and change the portrayal of MS online. I know that there are people who are really not doing well with it, and I'm not taking away from that, but I want to try and show people maybe newly diagnosed or early into their disease journey that life still goes on. So when you look up MS online, if you have it, you are classed as a sufferer of MS. And let me just stop and say again, I'm not taking away from the people who really are terribly suffering with this. I know there is a lot of people who are not in a good way with MS and who really are suffering. But I'm wondering if there's anyone else who's like me, who doesn't view themselves as a sufferer. I have never viewed myself as a sufferer of MS. Even when I was in hospital and I couldn't get to the toilet, couldn't get dressed, couldn't do anything for myself, I never viewed myself as a sufferer. So I've never ever connected with that term, and I really want to try and create thriving Thursdays, because I believe that I am thriving with this diagnosis instead of suffering. I think that every day I have this diagnosis and I overcome it. Doesn't have to be as extreme as running a marathon, although I have done that. It can be literally getting up, going to work, living your normal life, and not letting the diagnosis rule your life. I would class you as a thriver, and I know that it can't just be me that feels like they're thriving with this diagnosis. I know that it's not just me who is doing well with this diagnosis. I know that there are so many people who are living such positive, fulfilling lives, and I really want to share these stories. A lot of people find my Instagram, find my YouTube, who have really recently been diagnosed with MS, and they feel like their world has just been shattered, and I completely know how they're feeling because that was me, and I know if you've been diagnosed, that was probably you too. So I think, how amazing would it be if people find my Instagram, find my YouTube with a recent diagnosis, and they see it's not just me. There's loads of other people who are living well with this condition. So if you feel like you are a thriver, please DM me, message me, I'll send you my email address. I really want to create every Thursday a positive story in order to spread a more positive picture of MS. And I need your help. I can only say my story once, even though I have a lot to say and I like to talk, clearly. I can't fill up every single week, but I really want to try and create this Thriving Thursday movement, this positive message, and yeah, please, I just spat. Hopefully you didn't see that. But please message me. And don't feel like if you haven't done a marathon or you haven't done this or that you're not a thriver. If you don't believe that you are a sufferer, if you believe that you're overcoming this condition every single day, I really want to hear from you. It can literally be getting up, going to work, or looking after the kids, or going to a new country you've never been to before, or just being happy. Please message me. So this week I am going to do my Thriving Thursday with my story, just because it's easy, it's here, I know it. But for the next few weeks, I really want other people to message me. And I really want to tell your stories, because it isn't just me that is doing reasonably well. I know that there are so many other people, and I know that we are all overcoming this condition every single day. And I'm excited to hear your stories.